Your Empire with SophieZo. I am Sophie Zolman, otherwise known as SophieZo, owner and CEO of SophieZo Next Level Business Support. Today's topic is about success through surrounding yourself with the people that will help you get there in various ways. Because it's not all about the team who helps you get shit done, which is very important, of course, but there are other aspects and other people you need in your life and in your business for the ultimate business success. And that success, of course, is defined by you. It's not defined by anybody else. It's not by comparing yourself to someone else and going, oh, I want that. I want to be that person. I want to do what they're doing. Because a lot of times when you compare yourself to someone to set your goal or your definition of a success, you are setting yourself up for failure unless what that person does is really what you want, really how you want to define success. Because success means so many different things to so many different people. It's not just about the definition in the dictionary. It's not about success for Tony Robbins, for Gary Vee, for all of those people that are out there and they are the epitome of success because they're making millions and billions of dollars, they're famous, they're on TV shows, all of those things may not appeal to you and may not be your definition of success. So, when it comes to surrounding yourself with people who are going to support you in your success journey, there are 5 top people I would say to surround yourself with, at least in the beginning and most throughout most of your journey. You never want to do this alone. It really is something that you don't do alone, even if you have to start small, start with a few dollars a month on some of these things that cost money. Some things are free. There's various ways to get these people in your life. There's various ways to have a team to support you. And it takes creative thinking. And these 5 people that I'm going to mention are going to help you do that. And many of them do not have a dollar sign with them, meaning you don't have to pay them to support you. First and foremost, you need a mentor. A mentor is someone that you can talk to at any time to get advice, to vent, to do whatever you need to do when it comes to your business, problems, concerns, successes and wins, all of those things. And generally speaking, a mentor is not going to be someone you pay unless they are also a coach or a business strategist, which is number 2. Number 2 is you need a great business strategist. That, generally speaking, you do have to pay for, but the return on investment in the short term and long term are going to be phenomenal because without the business strategist, you are not going to be able to build a business because you're going to be flying blind by the seat of your pants, as a lot of people call it. Having a definitive strategy is very important to your success. And a business strategist can see things outside of yourself. They also have experience with your type of business, your industry, that kind of a thing, to show you and talk to you about what works for different people. Because again, we don't want the cookie cutter, oh, this is the way to go. This is the secret to success. Cookie cutter, if they want cookie cutter, walk away, run away, because cookie cutter is not the way to go. What works for one person doesn't always work for another. It can, but it doesn't always. So have a mentor, someone you can rely on, lean on, and talk to anytime and get advice, get support, and not necessarily be paying them for, like business coaching, business strategy. Ideally, you have a mentor separate from your strategist, and you have a strategist who's giving you the strategy and all of those things that are required for business success. And then the third thing is actually a group of people. I should say the third person is a group of people. It's colleagues that you trust and admire, people in your industry, people in other industries, successful people in the business world, both local to you potentially and online, worldwide. I mean, social media is called social media for a reason. Get out there and connect with those colleagues that you trust and admire. watch what they're doing, listen to what they're saying, take in what works for you. And if you can connect with them and have conversations with them through DM, email, whatever, that's a bonus. But always have colleagues around you that are in the business world that are of the success level you are desiring to be at based on your definition of success. Always try to surround yourself with people who are where you want to be, not where you are, because you want to know what they're doing up here where you want to be. And they don't want people who are of your level of success are great to have around for, you know, talking through things. But when it comes to next level success, you need people who have next level success by your definition of it. Fourth is another group of people. It's not just a person. You need friends that are going to build you up, but also tell you the truth, because naysayers are just going to drag you down and play with your mind and make your mindset wishy-washy. You need the friends in your life that support you 100% no matter what and will tell you the truth, not their opinion, unless you ask for an opinion. And then an opinion is something you take with a grain of salt, because everyone's opinion of any one thing or any 10 things is going to be different based on so many factors. And these friends are cheerleaders, because that's what I like to call this one, cheerleaders. You need cheerleaders in your life. And cheerleaders are usually your friends who are gung-ho with what you're doing, who support you, who, let you cry on their shoulder if you need to. They pep you up. They give you the, you got this kind of a thing. Because there's days where life sucks, business sucks, no matter what you do. And you need that outside perspective, not just from the business people in your life, but from the friends in your life, because business success, by most people's definition, includes the personal success too. So always have friends in your circle that are cheerleaders, but they'll tell you the truth, and support you when you're having blind spots, when you're feeling stuck. And last but not least, this too is a group of people, not a person. Family. Family is very important. And by family, I mean, it can be the one you're born into, or it can be the one you create, because family does not have to be your blood relations. Family can be people you've met on social media that you've become friends with and don't work with in any kind of professional way. It can be people you meet at networking events locally. It can be people you meet through your kids' activities, those kinds of things. The people that are really tight, that are really close, that you can share anything with. And while that kind of sounds like the friends category I just talked about, it's more than friendship. It literally is that you feel like they're a sister or a brother or a grandparent, whatever the case may be. They really feel like family more so than friends. And these are the people that are going to be always in your corner, supporting you through the tough times. They're the ones that are with you kind of sort of day in and day out. I mean, obviously, if it's blood relations and you live with them, they are with you day in and day out, and they are there to support you. And again, the family members you surround yourself with are those who are positive, supportive, who will tell you the truth and will let you cry on their shoulder like a friend. But this is a deeper, more vulnerable moment where you feel like this vulnerability needs to happen with someone you're so close to. They're like family, or they are family. Whereas some friends, while close and you have fun with them and those kinds of things, you don't have that kind of relationship, at least yet, to where you feel like you can be that vulnerable with them, because vulnerability is not a weakness. It is a strength. Recognizing where you have problems, concerns, crying when you want to cry, being angry when you need to be angry, as long as you don't live in those emotions and dwell on those emotions. And that's what all these people are for in your life, is to help you process these things, figure out the solution to whatever's going on, because you want to focus on the solutions to the problems, the events, whatever the case may be, and focus on what can come out of this, what you can learn, what you can do differently, whatever the case may be. So That is one of the big things that I love about my business journey and so many others in my circle. I have mentors. I have a business strategist. I have colleagues that I trust and admire and chat with regularly. I, of course, have friends. And of course, I have family. And I do have both blooded relations. I have relations I've married into. And then I have my family that I say family with a PH, that are not related to me by blood, that are in my circle of life, that I'm really super close to, that I've known for many years, and I can talk to them about anything when I don't want to talk to my blooded family or my in-laws or whatever the case may be. Surround yourself with these 5 kinds of people and use them. Well, don't use them, but tap into who they are and what they know on whatever level that can happen, because business success, no matter how you define it, comes from that kind of support. You cannot do this alone. You cannot, even if you are building the business alone without a team, you still can't do it alone. You need that mentor, that strategist, so that you can be most effective at doing it alone until you can add your team members and build that all in one plug and play team, or get an executive assistant or whatever the case may be to get you started. Make sure you surround yourself with the kind of people that are to support you, cheer you on, tell you like it is, but allow you to express yourself and help you work through anything that's going on in your life. So that's a wrap for today. If you want to learn more about us at SophieZo Next Level Business Support, go over to SophieZo.com, check us out. And if you're ready for an all-in-one plug-and-play team to support you in all of this as person number 6, group number 6, give us a shout in the comments, DM me, book a call on my website. I will see you all again next week.